Check, check. Alright, let's get into it. Bruh, how's this thing dead?
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
Alright, we're going norwards. We lean. Alright, let's change the hair.
Wait, can I make them?
I mean, you good with being on camera? Why his eyes be looking weird? It's a little bit better. Oh, that's the one I had. Want to go with it? Alright. Let's do this. Let's go Charm and Leadership. Don't want that. Ooh. Actually, I think I want that, yeah. Yep, yeah. Girth. Max difficulty.
Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue our brother and sister? Are we up for a fight?
Yeah,
this looks like an old training field for the Legions. Are you sure about that?
Yep, we got
This looks like an old training field for the Legions. Are you sure about that? All right, one of our
A few hours after you leave the training ground, you come across a wounded man lying under a tree. He says that he too was attacked by bandits. You share your water with him and try to dress his wounds as best you can. He tells you that he's a traveling doctor to thank you for your help. He hands you a small bronze artifact which he says was once given to him in payment by a warrior who said only that it was related to Nerezi's folly. He suspects it might be of great value. You resolve to find out more. The doctor gives you one more bit of information. He overheard the bandits talking about captives they had seized in their raids. They plan to part ways, with one group taking the prisoners to the south and the other planning to take them northwest to sell them to pirates at the port of Ostcan. You may be able to help your brother by searching for your siblings. Volsungs. Ooh. Odin running Slifnir. We'll go to Ostcan. Take me Ostcan. Just take a walk around the pool.
Listen, you lot, I'm in a bit of a hurry. If I give you a penny each, will you stop pestering me,
You're Gunner of Lagshofen, aren't you? We got a message from the Sea Hounds for you.
You've got a message from those curs. Out with it, then. What's your message?
The message? The message is that you will die, you damn fool.
And how should I die then? Of old age? While you three work up the courage to attack a wizened graybeard? Go on. You've delivered your message. Now scamper off.
We'll send you down to the Pale One's hungry halls. Right now. Kill him, boys!
You are dead! Split your skull! By my blood! Damn, that hurts. Ugh. I think I'm all right, though. Thank you.
Do you want to get on the bed?
I am Gunnar of Lagshoven, from the Nordvig lands. I've come to this port seeking warriors and a ship. These men we fought were allies of a pirate gang who called themselves the Sea Hounds. They have been raiding and slaving along the Nordvig's shores, and I intend to go to war with them. The Sea Hounds and I have history, and nowadays they hate my guts as fiercely as I hate theirs. Somebody must have sent word of my whereabouts to their local friends, as these lowlifes had a mind to do me in. Again, you have my thanks for evening the odds.
Did you say slave raids? My brother and sister were taken in one.
I know what it's like to lose family to slavers.
Good job.
If you're still searching, look to the Sea Hound. It's
Who are
hard
the
to
Sea
believe
Hounds?
now, but they were once my brothers in arms. Years ago, we fought side by side in the last great rebellion in the north.
Man, his face
Most of
kind
the
of fucked
clans
up.
and many freemen like myself refused to bow to Volbjorn the Usurper, as he was then called. But Volbjorn knew how to speak to men's desires. He won over the bigger clans with promises of land and silver. And when summer came and he brought a fleet to give us battle, he had with him so many longships that their sails covered the horizon. We still fought them, of course, but their numbers were too many to beat.
Why'd you risk so much to hunt him?
They dishonor what we fought for. I'm no stranger to battle. I'll kill when I must. But they murder for pleasure, thinking the All-Father rewards bloodthirst. He wants warriors, not hounds.
Amen. What do we do now?
I mean to gather up some of my kin and friends to go against the Sea Hounds. Just a few days ago, I ran into an old comrade of mine here in Ostikan. He is called Puring, and he happens to own a fast ship. He promised. So, I'm going to make you
I'll
a
join you.
proposal. You can find Puring in the tavern and introduce yourself. I should go get myself cleaned up.
Aye? So, who are you then?
I'm Seagarth. Gunnar sent mine. We were in a fight.
Oh. A fight, you say? Gunnar and you won, huh? He's alive?
Man, what a snake-looking motherfucker. Yes, we defeated 3 sea hounds. Now I wish to sail with you.
Well, good for you two. Gunnar is a tough old goat and rather hard to kill. I shall have to ask him about it when I get the chance, so... Yes, I agreed to help him in his little feud with the Sea Hounds. For old time's sake. I've got my ship and men ready to sail. If you're indeed of a mind to go with us, I'm happy to take you. But I've only got room for you. So if you've got any traveling companions, you'll need to leave them in this port. I'm sure you'll be back soon to rejoin them, safe and sound.
Thank you. Very well. I'm ready to sail.
Come down to the ship with me then. Wind and tide are with us, and I won't...
My brothers, I hope this letter finds you well. I told you that I might soon ask you to join me in Ostikan. That time has now come. Let me tell you what has befallen me since we last parted. I have been trying to gather warriors here to help us fight the Sea Hounds. I was lucky to find one very capable and brave soul who came to my help when they ambushed me in an alley. This warrior has a sister who was enslaved along this coast and agreed to join me in my hunt in the hope of learning more about her whereabouts. I had planned to sail out of Ostigan with our old comrade, Purig. I considered myself very fortunate to have found him. Here was a warrior with a ship who shared my hatred of the Sea Hounds, ready to sail with me. But I had misjudged him. He was instead the lowest form of traitor, a man whose feigned camaraderie concealed a contempt for all that we value. The first night on the open sea, we were woken up by Purig's men holding knives to our throats. Purig had struck a deal with the Sea Hounds, and he intended to hand me over to them to be tortured and killed. He was always ambitious, and seemed eager to win favor with what he imagined to be a new power in the north. "I am sorry, old friend," he said, "but the Sea Hounds are strong and rich, and I think you always wanted to die spitting defiance at your foes." This was the last he spoke to me. His men chained us to the oars. The sea was calm, and the weather hot. They made us row hard, and we suffered greatly as we cruised the coast looking for merchantmen. Presumably Purig wished to appear before the Sea Hounds with a prize or two in his hands to make more of an impression. In this way, his plan was undone by his greed. On the third day, we came across a stubby trading Knar and gave chase. As we closed, the Knar's crew first started to dump their cargo and then their own selves, as the pirates were shooting them with their bows. Eventually, we caught the Knar. Purig sent us as oar slaves to his prize, alongside some crew who hadn't jumped, with some pirates to guard us as he gathered up all the floating cargo. That was a mistake. His men found some casks of wine aboard the Knar and failed to chain us properly. Purig's Nekja by then was some distance away, and we realized that if we wanted to end our miserable ordeal, we'd never get a better opportunity. Your chain is loose. It's now or never. Get up and strike them down.
God damn. Why is he blocking every shot? There we go. F in the chat, boys. Let's try that again.
Your chain is loose. It's now or never. Get up and strike them down. Well done.
There we go.
Now, help us get these chains off, huh?
Here you go, boys.
Well done. Well... Can you see those poor lads thrashing in the water over there? Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard. There's two more of them over there. Let's go fish them out.
that? No.
Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard.
Oh, thank you. Heaven be praised. We thought we'd escape the arrows, only to be drowned by the waves.
Think nothing of it, lads. You've done the same for us, one sailor for another. So look, lads. Purig is still around, but I suspect he's overladen and undermanned. I doubt he can find us before nightfall, which is good because I don't think we can outfight him. Let's row into harbor and tie her up.
Oh wow, got 8. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Coffee shop is steady.
You return to Oscan Harbor, entire ship. Up at the pier, besides the Valandian traders and fishing vessels, lies a small Nordic longship. Gunnar tells you that some of his comrades have responded to his call to hunt the sea hounds. He tells you he needs to dictate a letter to some others and asks you to meet him later in the port.
Well, I sent off my letter, and I spoke to some men from my homeland who have just arrived. They are sick of sea hound raids and ready to join us in our hunt. I'm afraid we cannot take your own companions, however. There's not enough room on the ship, and my men aren't willing to trust their lives to any other vessel in these northern seas. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon, but we have a bit of time.
Who are these allies?
The ones with us now are farmers from the island of Bainland, near my village at Laxhoven. They are good men and well motivated. That coast has suffered greatly at the hands of the Sea Hounds, but they are not warriors who live for battle. The letter, though, was addressed to one of my very old friends, Bjolgur of Agelting. When he left the rebellion, he chose neither peace nor banditry. He chose instead to join the Skolderbruda, the Shield Brothers. Rather than fight for a king, he said he would fight for who. I do not pretend that I see eye to. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon. But we have a bit of time.
What did Perd turn on us?
I do not know for sure. If I had ever knowingly given him insult, I never would have sailed on his ship. A true warrior to my mind knows his own mettle. He does not need others to remind him of his honor. He knows that sometimes in war you suffer bad. Other men, on the other hand, crave glory. They must hear the cheers of townsfolk and wear gilded armor given to them by kings. They must be envied by other men, and if they aren't, they may hear a little voice in their head telling them that they can steal this glory, that they can slay the weak and take their wealth and buy the respect that they crave. That voice spoke to Purig. He gave into it, and it twisted his heart into something truly dark. He is a husk of a man filled only with ambition and wounded pride, all concealed beneath a fair face and a friendly laugh. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon.
Can you tell more
But we
about
have
your
a bit
past
of
with Sea Hounds?
I suppose. As I told you, we fought together against old King Volbjorn. Many of us were from Vineland and other parts of the Nordvig, where even the Jarls tread lightly. A man who called himself our king. Well, we weren't having any of that. We didn't call ourselves the Sea Hounds back then, but we flew the Dog's Head banner to show our loyalty to each other and to our cause. We fought, but we lost in a great battle in Valvik Bay. I and 100 other captives were led before Volbjorn, and the king ordered his men to take our heads. A dozen or so were killed before me, so I had time to think up something to say. As they held me down to receive the blow, I told Volbjorn that it was a good thing I'd eaten not long ago, so I could let him know directly from the High Hall what sort of feast they'd prepared for him there. I thought he'd order me cut open or flayed, but instead Volbjorn laughed and told me that he liked my mettle. He'd spare my life and the lives of the rest of my comrades, so long as I swore an oath not to take up arms against him again. Volbjorn had made his point with a dozen headless bodies at his feet, and men paying the land tax or serving in his armies were of more value to him than corpses. If I swore, 100 of my comrades could return to their families. So, I swore. Some of our number never showed up at the battle, however. I can imagine how it went for them after that. Mocked in taverns up the north is not forgiven. I recommend you make ready. Well, I do not think
So up.
that ship out there, raising sail to intercept us. That's got to... They must think we're just a fishing vessel. All right now, boys. Let's show them that their prey has teeth of its own. Get us close so we can board.
Furl sails. Backwater.
The lines are holding! At them, lads!
So give him hell!
That's one Sea Hound defeated, but the other can't be too far away. We've captured a second ship, though. It's a Snekja. They should be quick and nimble. Splendid! I think I see them. Untie our ships and let's have at it. I'll let you decide how to fight this one. Maneuver a bit, or just go straight at them.
And hopefully they actually engage. I need help.
Right hard, boy! Finish them!
Okay, cool, don't match him.
Soldier charge!
Good shit, dude.
I'm new at this, my lord. I'm no pirate. I'm just a farmer who fell on hard times. I signed on with this ship in Vorcheg a month ago. They told me we'd be trading grain and ivory across the Bialek. I didn't know we'd be attacking honest folk like yourselves.
Doubt it.
Listen, these sea hounds are trolls and demons, not men. I want no part of this anymore. Spare me, and I promise I'll go back to my old life.
I was looking for my sister. Let me know how to find her, and we will spare your life.
We purchased some slaves from some bandits in Ostakan. We were planning on selling them onward to another buyer further south along the coast. Perhaps your sister.
Are you really a farmer now? Calluses such as those on your hands are made by oars, not plows. And I see a scar on your sword arm that doesn't look like it came from the kick of a mule. Indeed, I might even recall your name. Ralgar Eelnose, is it not?
Gunner of Lagshofen. 3 of your old shipmates have we visited Woolraven. 1 died well. The others... It's said that your people are mean and stingy hosts. But those 2 gave us some fine entertainment. As for you, friend of Gunnar, I told you where to seek your sister. Best rescue her quick, or she may take a liking to one of our brave lads and give you a litter of sea puppies. So there you have it. I fulfilled my end of the bargain. Put me ashore.
You lied, your bargain is void. Gunnar, do what you will with him.
Right. Greetings. Listen, when we sailed with Purig, I was hoping that he would help me fight the sea hounds near Valvik. His betrayal, of course, has cost us time, but I think that plan is still a good one. The captive we took, Hralgar, said that the sea hounds expect to find rich pickings near Beinland. I think I know what he's talking about. Every year, a Vlandian merchant ship travels to the far north bearing hunters and other fortune seekers. It should be returning south around this time. These men have spent the last months gathering walrus ivory, fur and whale oil, all of which are quite valuable in the Southland. Such a prize would be a great boon to the sea hounds. I propose that we deny it to them. We can sail.
Sounds good.
Our longship is ready. One thing, it is hard to resupply at sea.
Get a little bit. hardly anything. It's okay. Let's roll. We have even less men. Oh, fuck. That's an update. Definitely combat speed.
We are nearing Valvik. Keep an eye out for sails. A pity I can't set my feet on the soil of it.
Ahoy! Who are you? And what's your purpose?
We are to escort you if you'll have us.
If that's the case, then we're glad to have you around. Back in Shalvik port, we heard rumors of these pirates, and we were none too pleased that we had to venture out alone like this. Tell me then, are you asking anything for your services?
We are their chance to fight these slaving bastards.
Very well. Should we arrive safely, we will happily show our gratitude with a contribution to your cause. The wind is brisk, and the waves are choppy, so try not to venture too far away. Soldiers!
I didn't even do it.
Oof.
Mom's so better.
There's two more of those devils. They seem to really want this prize.
Compared to 8. Isn't that 2014 5?
Oof. You might be cooked. That's pretty funny.
Look, there's two of them giving chase. We'll have to take one down quickly and hope the Vlandians can hold the other off until we reach them.
We gotta do this so fast. You got these guys off. What, the fucking shit just separate? Oh yeah.
That's the end of them. Now, about the other one.
Shit, there they are. Is the wind in our favor right here? Oh, we got really fucking... Slow and steady. There we go.
Thanks, heavens. And thank you. So, we would still wish to show you our gratitude.
Accept your gift.
Time to go ashore. Word spread fast among sailors. We seem to have made a bit of a name for ourselves with that victory off of Valvik. I have someone for you to meet.
So, you are the captain who trashed those so-called sea hounds up north. I have a proposal that I hope would be of interest to him. I am Lahar, of Kuyaz on the Jade Sea. I am here because one of the great families of our city has been having some troubles. The head of one branch, the Lady Fakta, has quarreled over her inheritance with her uncles. The elders of the town backed the uncles, so she took to the sea with her retainers and vowed to ravage their shipping.
Bitches be crazy.
The lady is good at her craft. Vakta has been sailing since she was a child. She always wears a sailor's cap, and underneath she is as bold as an egg. She persuaded her late father to take her to sea, so the story goes, by cutting off all of her long shining hair, lest it catch in the rigging. She has taken several Kuyazi ships, and I would be reluctant to fight her alone.
What does that have to do with our quarrel?
The
with
Lady
Seahams?
Vakta has reportedly joined up with these sea hounds, as pirates often band together. She has been prowling about the Gulf of Charas, taking Kuyazi vessels. You wish to continue hunting sea hounds, do you not? Those would be good waters in which to hunt, and if you are going there, I would like to come with you and lend my assistance.
Father also traffics in captives with the sea hounds. She may have bought or held your sister at some point. Or if not, at least she may be able to tell us more about the sea hounds' trade in slaves.
Lahar, what if we gain by helping you catch her?
I have my loyal crew.
I need 2 more food, probably. We'll take those.
We're coming up on the mouth of the Trand. You can see the water change color, that rich soil washing miles out to sea. Our forefathers knew it as the gateway to the lands around Pravin, the finest raiding a warrior could want. Then, the Vlandians came and decided not to bother with cramped, cold ships. They'd sit in a castle and raid the lands around them. Except they called it ruling, not raiding.
You have reached the Gulf of Charis. Winds whip across the waves, carrying dust from the deserts. Visibility comes and goes. The harsh ships keeps stationed several bow shots off your port side. Together, you can seize for the corsairs.
Hard to make things out in this rough sea, but she's got to be around here somewhere.
Ah! It looks like her ship took a lot of damage. Her crew must not have furled the sails properly before the winds hit, and now she's just limping along. Sink her! You dealt her ship a mortal wound. It's going down. Now, finish off its consorts.
Attack!
you done? Do you know who I am? I have allies who will unthread your entrails from your guts and hang you with them from your own yard arm. I am queen of these waters, you fools. And those who practice piracy here without my permission end up chum to attract the sharks.
My lady, I am not a pirate. Rather, I am a man who has done many services for families such as your own in Kuyaz. At present, I am working for your uncles. I do not know what they intend to do with you, although I do not expect that before we sail, however, I would like you to have a chat with my friend.
So, you are on contract to deliver me alive to Kuyaz, are you? I can tell you this then. My lineage goes back to the founding of that city, and if you spill so much as a drop of my blood, your own shall be drained from your body like that of a horsefish. As for the sea hounds, they are my allies and servants, and I shall not betray them to you. How much are my uncles paying you anyway? I have a chest of silver set aside for occasions such as this, and I suspect I could pay you more than they will.
I am here too, and I have no contract to deliver you anywhere alive.
Are you threatening me? You won't get a...
Unlike Lahar here, we have not shed our blood today merely for a part share of a ransom, or to boost our standing with the merchants of Kuyaz. You are an ally of the Sea Hounds, and it serves us well to make an example of you. Your life is forfeit unless you tell us something.
How do I know that telling you about the Sea Hounds will save my life?
If you speak truthfully, you will live.
I can tell you this. I don't have your sister. I used to buy captives from the Sea Hounds, but now they have this new leader named Purig, who keeps them all for his own purposes. Apparently he has some anchorage up in the north, where he intends to use slaves to build larger and stronger ships.
Purig, a leader among the Sea Hounds? I'll speak straight here. It gnaws at my gut to hear that he is prospering from his treachery.
He acts as though the Sea Hounds have already crowned him their king. He demanded that I hunt for captives here in the south and sell them to him, promising to pay me with a huge store of silver that some new partners of his, a vile-looking gang of Vlandian pirates, hope to steal from the merchants of Omor.
We should get more information on this Omar silver. If we can stop these Vlandians, it would deal a great blow to Purig. And we could possibly find out more.
So, that information is worth something to you, is it not? If we add in that ransom I mentioned, is it enough to buy my life and...
You know my preference, my friend. If I bring her back to Kuyaz, I will...
Let's hope
accept
for
your
a fair
decision.
win back to Ostikan.
Very well then.
So, I have been making inquiries into what Fada told us about these Vlandian pirates in Purig's employ and their plan to steal the Sturgian silver.
Nice.
Several large warships have been sighted patrolling near Omor. I suspect that these are the Vlandians.
That face you were making was priceless.
Touchy, how
Omor is linked to the Bialik Sea by a wide estuary. It would be easy for the pirates to sit there like spiders in a web and wait until the Sturgians despair of losing all their commerce and try to run the blockade. Then the Vlandians will snap up the ships and their treasure. I'm sure Puri could... Steer clear of these storms if you can. The winds and waves can damage our vessels. That cliff jutting out into the sea over there, that's the Revel Cup. The Battanians will tell you it's the end of the earth, and the spirits of the dead take flight here for the west. Sometimes you can hear a howling that will set your hair on edge. Though I'd say it's just the wind.
Oh fuck. That's good. What the fuck?
So, are we ready to sail for Omor? The tide and winds.
Oof. Let's try to avoid the sea hounds for now.
The passage between the isles of the coast and the mainland. We call that Rand's Laundry. The currents come through here fast and create whirlpools. The old lady of the sea washing out her nets, you think? Getting rid of fish-chewed bits of sailor in preparation for the next catch?
damn, that sucks. That would've been cool to get one of those out of the way.
This here is the estuary of Mazopor, taking us from the Bialik to Lake Laconis. We'd sail down here in peacetime. If we wish to offer our services, we should be docking at Omor shortly. Not sure if we'll have time, but there's a place by the harbor that makes a fine herring pie.
Welcome to Omor, friend. Is that grizzled fellow with you? Coming up now? Is that my old comrade, Gunnar of Lagshofen? A bit grayer than I remember from the days when we stood together in the shield wall, facing Volbjorn's host. But, well, aren't we all? We received his letter a while back, about your run-in with Purig.
Ha! Bjolgur of Gokstal. Ha! Well met. Are the Skoldebruda working for the merchants of Omor now?
Not yet. As you know, the Omor merchants promised us a hoard of silver to protect their ships from the Sea Hounds. But it never arrived.
Yeah, they're right to be cautious.
As much as I would like to simply sail forth and bathe my sword in Sea Hound blood, my brotherhood has commanded me to do my best to ensure that the silver gets through safely. Listen, I've been watching these Vlandian blockaders and mulling over a plan. Their flagship has a lofty deck, and it would be hard to board, but it doesn't seem very maneuverable. I think we can hit them with a trick that can be deadly in estuaries. We will be upstream of them. I'll have the merchants here donate some leaky old vessel that they are about to scrap. We load it up with oil and pitch. Then we steer it.
Good. Very good. With luck, the current shall carry it right into them, and they shall all merrily blaze up like a bonfire at a midwinter feast.
Listen though. We need someone to steer the fighter ship.
I'll steer it. Fuck it.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
No, driving right through it. Fuck me.
Steer clear of those flames, eh? Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
Oh no, is it good enough? Oh fuck, I gotta try that again.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
God damn, literally drive right through it. What
Steer
the fuck?
clear of those flames, eh? Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them.
Okay.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
I do not remember it being this hard.
Once we get within range,
What's that?
their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull.
Yeah,
When we
drinking
get
water is always
close,
good.
I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
What?
Steer clear of those flames, eh?
Nice. No, what the?
Watch
what are
out!
they spraying
Let's not
my
go up in
fucking-
flames until we reach them.
Why is it so hard?
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
Let's try that again.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
No, 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 no.
Steer
What?
clear of those flames, eh?
It's
Watch
literally-
out! Let's not go up in flames until we
literally
reach
going
them.
right- No chance, dog.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
Said I was gonna make it. Oh, okay, so it's still doing it. Okay. God damn it.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Steer clear of those flames, eh?
There we go.
Watch out! Let's
that
not
got
go up in flames until we reach them.
Well, it should be on target.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
There we go, that should do it.
You did it! Look at that ship go.
Fuck.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull.
There we go.
When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Steer clear of those flames, eh?
How are they even fucking... They haven't come close.
Watch out!
Catching on fire.
Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
Hit it. Damn it. Why is this so hard right now?
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When
Okay,
we
we
get
totally
close,
missed that.
I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Oh, I did not miss that one.
Steer clear of those flames, eh?
Oh, but did it... Okay, yeah, it did catch a little bit. Come on. No. Past it.
ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire. Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them.
God damn it.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh?
Dude, what the fuck?
Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Right.
Steer clear of those flames, huh? Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull.
No, fuck me.
When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh?
Oh my God,
Watch
literally
out!
right in the
Let's not go up in flames until we reach them.
Okay. 8th time's the charm?
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Okay, nowhere close to me.
Steer clear of those flames, huh?
But somehow we still managed to catch fire. Some cracker shit. We might be able to make it this way.
Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh?
Brother. That's so annoying.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire. Watch out! Let's not go up and... Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh?
I think I actually missed those flames, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach. Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire?
Oh my god.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh?
Steer clear of the flames. But still,
Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
It's like glitch. It's ridiculous. Wait. Now do I have to resail that?
So, are we ready to sail for...
What the Alright, let's try this again.
We should be docking at Omor shortly.
Hopefully it'll
Not
actually
sure
wanna
if we'll
work.
have time, but there's a place by the harbor that makes a fine herring pie.
Welcome to... See the... Listen though.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Okay, I'm nowhere close to it.
Steer clear of those flames, huh?
But I still get lit on fire. What the...
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. You want your brakes to catch fire?
Oh my fuck.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh?
Yeah, I'm nowhere close to the flames, but it doesn't fucking matter apparently.
Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire? Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Dude, right in it.
Steer clear
Don't
of those
have a
flames,
chance to
huh?
fucking steer clear. Oh wait, we're not fully lit up yet, so fucking about to steer right into that.
Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire?
Did I miss it? No, let's get it. Yes.
You did it!
Finally.
Look at that ship go up in flames. Their whole blockade will be in disarray.
Thank
Head for shore. There are a pair of horses waiting for us. We must ride quickly back to the Sturgians before the Sea Hounds can reorganize the blockade.
I don't know, walking's so slow.
There may be some hound patrols about. There they are! Ride fast! Ride through them!
You okay, baby? Oh, fuck.
Don't tarry! Keep up with me! I think that's the last of them. Time to get back aboard! Get on the ship! Now, let's run their blockade and reach the open sea.
What? Thank you.
There they are! Get ready to evade them! Go around the outside. Don't let them catch us! We need to get the silver out of here! Oi! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Look out! Look out! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Look out!
Man, there's beyond the backs. I don't even know I can possibly dodge those. Just hope and pray, I guess.
Look out!
There we go, out to sea.
Look out! Oi! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful!
So, you did well with that fire ship. The silver is on its way to my order, and that bastard Purig will no doubt be much discomfited. Just before I set sail for Omor, my brothers and I had a visitor, a merchant named Salutas Cruzas, who said he was acting as ambassador for Purig. He wanted us to break our contract with Omor and ally with the Sea Hounds instead. He offered a great deal of money, too, and more. We could share in Purig's grand... Well, first we would join the Sea Hounds in ravaging the coasts of Sturgia and Vlandia, so that no ship would dare set sail on the Bialik Sea without paying us our due. Then Purig would raise an army out of the king's old enemies and take the Nordvig, and crown himself in Thronderlag, and shower upon us lands and titles and anything else we might want. Well, some of my brothers listened to him, men who had fought against Volbjorn, to whom a fine meal of wealth seasoned with revenge sounded rather tasty. But the rest of us, we'd heard such promises before, and we had no wish to serve any king.
This must be the slave colony that Father mentioned. Pirates vow.
Come now. I couldn't have you dash off to hunt Krusas before the silver got past the Sea Hounds. My brothers named me their emissary, you see, and we diplomats need to be crafty.
Sounds as though if we find Cruzas, we may find Peter.
So, I need to get this. I shall
Hunger
see you
for your help.
shortly.
Let's hope. Ah, good news. Yolgur's order has given him permission to sail with us.
Greetings! I've got my longship, Corpse Maker, and more of my brothers may yet join us on the journey. We also brought a captured vessel. Agile and light, which mounts a ballista. We call it the Golden Wasp. We've brought up most of the ale in Ostakan for our voyage, as I think we'll be heading for the sweltering...
I've been making some inquiries. Krusas is well known and respected in the Empire and in Vlandia. He mines sulfur from islands in the Gulf of Charas. No doubt he uses some of Purig's slaves, but I guess the Grand Lords and ladies don't know that, or choose not to know.
I hope then he shouldn't be difficult to find.
No, not hard to find at all. On the way there, I hailed some fishermen who chased tuna in the Gulf of Charas, and they say he is known to frequent a string of islands known as Skatrias. They are said to be better.
Set out.
That's Garland over there, and beyond that the Biscan coast. I respect the Bisconners. Their sailors are as brave and as hungry for wealth as any Nord. They'll go far into the Western Ocean in pursuit of whales. They can be very cagey about their voyages, though, when you press them for details. Sometimes I wonder if they've found something out there. Ah,
Yeah.
the lookout has spotted sails. That may be Krusas' fleet.
What's that?
We're in the Gulf of Charas now. The fishermen here used to have this way of catching tuna. Herd them into a maze of nets, into a smaller and smaller area,
No, not right now.
until they could just spear them from their boats and drag them out. Worked like dogs for a few days, then ate...
Did you see that big fiery ball? Not very. I've heard Krusas does this.
The fortress
He
is
doesn't.
unguardable.
If all our ships row in, our captured ship,
Sounds
the
like
golden.
fun, I'll do it.
I saw. have a good look at Krustas' floating fortress before we attack. It's formidable, but it's not going anywhere. He has no less than 8 ships lashed together. They mount 4 That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Camp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. One mangonel down! Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. You smashed that mangonel! Look at it! Like a broken toy! Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Our distance. Their deck. You silenced those mangonels. Now let's all move in and board them. We're right behind you. Row, lads, row!
Time for the hiding. Wait, what?
You silenced those mangonels. Now let's all move in and board them.
They're right behind you! Row, lads, row!
That was a good fight. You did a fine job taking out those mangonels. Now then, I wish to present you with my old acquaintance, Salautus Crusas, who gave Crusas. Step forward.
I am Salautus Crusas. I sail under the protection of the Sea Hounds.
Your
If
first
you
name
kill
is
me...
nothing.
Yes, I buy slaves. They work my sulfur mine. So then, I believe I... So then, when I last spoke to Purig, I saw your sister among his captives and tried to buy her. Not that one, he said.
Ready for bed?
That's my insurance against a pair of avenging furies. I think he grudgingly admired how persistently you pursued him. He told me the whole story. Apparently, you had taken passage with him on some voyage to the north, hoping to find and free your sister from pirates. Then, you stole his ship, or so he said. Realizing that you were a dangerous enemy, he made inquiries among his Sea Hound allies to find her. Now, he keeps her as a hostage on a ship in his fleet. So, I can tell you how to find Purig, which means you found your sister as well. But he... Indeed. So then, Purig has run a bit short of money, and has arranged to sell off some of his captives in the Granfjord, his hideaway in the north. He will be anchored there for the next several weeks, doing business with his favored buyers. You may be able to get close to him without him suspecting that anything is amiss. He will not sell your sister, though, as I explained.
Were you to be one of these buyers?
Among others, yes.
Good. Then we will take your ship. It has fine lines and expensive fittings, and I haven't... If Purig is holding your sister as a hostage, then capturing his round ship will be a very delicate affair. If he sees Crusas' ship and believes that we are Crusas, he may be able to allay his suspicions while we sneak aboard and turn things to our advantage. We shall...
For now, you say. What, might I ask, is to be my...
Well, that's decided then. We should return to Astrakhan to refit and gather our allies.
Let's hope... Well, here we are, ready to set sail for Angran Fjord and settle accounts with our enemies once and for all. Lahar will sail with us, and Bjolgur and more of his brothers may join us at our destination. We have Krusa's ship. Krusa's too, of course, much as he might not like it, and hopefully the element of surprise. We just need to consider how to turn this best to our advantage.